welcome back.
Okay. You're really quiet, Star. You need to turn your mic up or something.
Oh boy, I think it's just me. I'm just talking very quietly. I need to talk louder. Louder, louder.
That is better.
Okay, talk loud. Yes.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yay.
Perhaps.
Cool. So, are we recording?
Not me.
OBS. OBS has been having some problems as of late for me, so
Oh, I haven't used it in a while.
it's
Hopefully,
it's good. I think it's me doing things unintentionally, to be honest, but it seems fine right now.
Yay.
So, Tanner, you're going over notes. That's great. I think I'll just go ahead and ask a variant of my question because it has been a very long time. What do we remember regarding this campaign?
Well, so most recently, my most recent note says that Lorelei stocks have plummeted.
Lorelei stocks have plummeted?
Yes, I think it is because she is dead
Yes.
beyond any reasonable doubt. And the assassin wizard has been
Did I
captured.
disconnect again?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, am I disconnecting? Why are you so low, bar? No way. No way.
Oh no.
We're gonna have
Please.
to transition to a text-only campaign.
No. No.
I've done that before. It's not that bad.
Not bad with texting. I don't want to leave like active dialogue hanging for ever.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't
Hi.
hear you guys. Maybe it's me.
Discord likes doing this.
Yeah, that's weird. Huh.
What is going on? Please. Leave chat.
Hello?
Hello.
Since we're not getting an immediate response, I don't think it worked.
I'm assuming Star is also at Webster.
Yes.
I was okay with the Wi-Fi problems, but now it's in the way of my D&D. Cannot stand.
It cannot stand. Oh.
Let's see. 4th time's the charm.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Oh dear. Huh. It's worth a shot. I hope she has her phone nearby. Okay, well, she said go on ahead, so I guess we go on ahead and continue with the notes recap portion.
Alrighty.
What else is in that notes?
Well, I'm wishing now I sorted my notes by sessions.
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
I think the main thing that happened last time was we went to where Doraville crashed the airship.
Yes. More or less,
and,
but yes.
Yeah, and we found that Lorelei was there, attracted by the slow, agonizing death. We started to run, and then we remembered we were level 8, and we turned around. And
we started to run away, but then we remembered we were level 8, and also Lorelei can fly.
Yes, but we were level 8 spellcasters, which was nice.
Yes.
And then I remember Wall of Fire doing something for a turn, and then I summoned 2 bears, and I believe, yes, I summoned husband and wife bear, and then
yes,
Stars cast like an ice spell, I think, made everything slick.
Yeah, something like that. I don't need that much specifics, though.
Yeah, a few turns later.
A few turns later, Lorelei stonks. Stonks? Lorelei stonks plummeted.
Word for word, Lorelei stocks plummeting. The bozo is dead. No remains.
Yes.
Plummeting remains. I can hear you now. Hopefully, it doesn't go whack again, because it'd be doing that.
Lorelei stocks plummeted. No remains.
Oh, Hag Lady?
Hag Lady.
Stocks plummet. Yes, got it. Brain has to put things together. It's as slow as the computer today. We're twinning.
You also went back to Asteria's house at some point, thinking that it might be a good place to hide out Doraville for a bit, but Fjordar was there.
Like, yeah, the man and the cat, and I was so angry.
Yes.
Okay,
that's the assassin wizard.
What do we do with him again?
He is currently being fireman's carried by Soluvis, who has transformed into a gorilla, back to jail.
Cool.
That's how I picture it.
That is exactly what is happening.
I do believe he is also tied up. You also threw his spellbook into a fireplace and set it on fire.
Oh, yeah.
So, if that's all for recaps, I think we jump right into it.
Okay.
Starting with you, Soluvis.
Alright.
As I described... Oh, that's not the right one. You carry Fjordar back to the jails, while wild-shaped into a gorilla. Some good news, Needhog is still there.
Oh, yeah! Finally, someone is actually still captured.
Yeah, we still have that.
Hathor's at the desk.
What a surprise.
I don't think Hathor has a tooth.
No.
Fingernail. Okay.
Let's give tooths to everyone.
Also, your tooths only last a day.
Yeah. Okay, so I imagine Gorilla Soluvis sort of pushes in the door and lumbers in, one arm still holding the body, and goes up to Hathor and just sort of plops the body down on the ground. And he's gonna look at Hathor and just give a thumbs up.
Well, excellently done. Who is this? She's
The
talking.
gorilla. Is she asking like who's the gorilla or
Yes.
who's... Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to. Can I make an F sound?
An F sound?
Like, can I say F as a gorilla, or is that pushing it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll say F, and then hold up 4 fingers.
What is that? What F for?
I'm trying to
No.
say Stella.
Pardon?
What? Fury Door?
He's trying to say F4, like the
No,
cell.
no,
Oh!
I know it's Fjordar. Who are you?
Oh shoot. He is going to. I'm gonna scratch my chin. Oh, I'm gonna grab Fyodor and hold him above my head and shake him like I'm revivifying.
Are we just joking? This man's being cool now.
And then he just
Fjordar's
strikes the thinker
conscious,
pose.
by the way.
What?
Fjordar is conscious as you do this, by the way.
Cool. I kind of figured.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll walk with you to the cell to put him in.
All right. I'll fireman carry him again.
She unlocks the cell and opens it up for you.
I'll walk and just sort of plop him down on the ground there. And walk out.
He glares at you. As I assume you just kind of drop him.
Yeah, he's like on the shoulder, and I just sort of pull him forward and lean forward, and then just let him fall on his back. Job well done.
Closes the cell and locks it. We'll have to untie him eventually, but
He can do that himself. Just leave him. He's only needs his mouth to eat. Caterpillar, you know?
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna unwild shape and go back to being normal.
oh, it's
just
so
like-
much easier to talk to you like this.
Yes, it's so much easier to talk.
I think Soluvis prefers like being an animal though.
Kinda, yeah.
Soluvis furry?
I have like pelts on my shoulders, but I only have hair on my head.
No. Would Soluvis go to FurCon? Is the question.
Yes, is what.
He'd go there, misunderstanding what it is, and then realize what it is, and then leave confused.
Okay,
I think
Asteria
that's
would come
fair.
with and actually like cosplays like a cat.
He wouldn't be he'd be the real deal. whatever it would be.
I know, Asteria would be like, not like
Asteria
full
would play
person,
along.
but like just like a cat, like a little cat, like clips and paws, maybe.
A moose would walk in, get spooked, and then leave. That would be Soluvis.
A literal moose. Yeah,
Whoa.
I can picture that.
These aren't druids.
I'm Rena, Soluvis.
Oh, good grief! That's a guy!
Um,
Oh boy.
I have some things I need to take care of. If you want to talk to him, go ahead. If you've got other things to do, you can go ahead as well.
I'm not sure what words I have to exchange with him. Like, I actually don't think I have anything to say to him. I think we saw him, we talked enough. I guess I'll lean in on the cage and ask, you know, I could loosen those bindings if you tell me why exactly you came back.
For my book?
Yes, that's true. Well, it's burned now.
Yes, I'm aware.
Nah, I'll keep you in those ropes. And Soluvis shall depart.
He says.
Okay.
Let's go.
Thank you for keeping this cell warm, Hathor. We'll see what we can do about the others.
How goes the search for the others?
Well,
Oh, secretly, somewhat. Don't we?
there was sort of an incident with one of them. Doraville was not exactly recovered in one piece.
We have his limb here.
Yeah, it's sort of tricky to explain. We're seeing what we can do about it.
So, did you find him? Because the people I had search his wreck did not. And that's obviously very concerning.
Yeah, we found him, not exactly in an easily returnable state. Again, we're looking to see what can be done, but
We found
in the-
intestines and.
Is he
Yeah.
dead?
I'd say so.
In a legal and medical definition, I think so. Again, how much can be recovered is what we're trying to discern. I'd rather not bog you down in the details.
Another time, perhaps?
Yes, another time when more details can be explained. And then I think we're still looking for trails on the other ones.
I believe you went to Masingi's wreck as well.
Yes. Well, that one I think is more definitively Gonzo. Like,
Wait.
dead.
Forgot.
Cross
We
this
killed
off
the
the
guy.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah, she physically has like a list with her and just crosses off Masingi. Puts a question mark by Dorville.
I was just about to suggest that. So yeah, 4.5 bodies.
Checkmark by Fyrdar and cross out Frigga, I believe. Yes.
Well, we're saving on the execution times, but this isn't really. I don't mean to circumvent the legal system. Though I am a chaotic neutral, I believe that the system will punish them far worse.
Most certainly.
Oh, I hope you didn't hear me actually talking about my alignment. That's secret information. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go
Bye.
see what my companion is up to.
Yeah, you've been walking and talking.
So
Okay.
thank you for being hospitable to a gorilla.
I tried.
And he shall leave.
Okay. You have left. That's fantastic to know. Anyway, Asteria, you have just had a conversation, to say the least, with your parents.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then I think after, but I know, and I'm going to start a cat cafe in Feywild, right?
You stuttered a little bit there, but I got start cat cafe in the Feywild.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like in the morning, I'm like, eh, I did it.
Oh no, your Wi-Fi's cutting out.
No.
We heard you say cat cafe in the Feywild, which I still think is like 70% of it.
I feel like my sting reviving dead bodies.
OBS, you paused. How dare you? Okay.
Into the distance with the goings on of the other campaign.
I hope OBS pausing recording cut out all of the trouble with the internet.
I hope so.
Because that would make things a bit easier. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You can't help it. But yes, starting a cafe, to summarize, just in case.
Yeah!
After Soluvis has dealt with his hangs, which is unrelated to the goings-on between Ventheim and Tevangard, you are going to move to the Feywild with your parents and start a cat cafe that's a treehouse and has a library.
Yeah. And I'll do research. I'll find all the spells that were in that man's book, and I'll have a bigger, cooler book than his. He'll be so jelly. Even though I burnt his,
none of his spells have anything to do with cat cafe stuff.
Well, no, but I want to expand my spell book in general. I mean, it's epic. I'm still a collector.
But
why it's also gonna be a library.
In any case, you have had that conversation with your parents. Eris was there, but at some point she did leave with Doraville, and I believe it was said that she's going to hang out at the warehouse while you meet up with Soluvis. So what do? You're on your own, you kind of have free reign a little bit.
I am going to the warehouse.
Straight to the warehouse?
Isn't that where we're meeting at?
Does Soluvis know?
Does Soluvis know?
Because Soluvis left to avoid witnessing family drama.
Yes. Oh, That is why I did that. Yeah.
Mm, then I can wait for Soluvis in front of the house, the building he was.
Headquarters. Okay.
Yeah.
So you meet back up.
Y- yes. You would see me stroll down. This time not as Harry, because I am not a gorilla.
Hello. We go meet up with Eris. I think Eris was at their house. I know where it's at, so follow me. I know that right.
Very well. Our prisoner has been deposited.
Nice. Is the other one still there? They better be. I really hope
Yes, he
so.
was. I don't believe I saw him doing anything.
That was Nidhogg, right? Isn't she?
Needhog, yes. She wasn't doing much of interest. She's
Okay.
just kind of there now.
Cool.
Good.
Did he tell them about our secret little secret?
Concerning our not quite dead Shadar Kai,
Yeah.
I mentioned that the jury was still out on whether or not results could be produced. I kept it vague, and Hathor seemed to understand that I was going to keep it vague.
Ooh.
I suppose that's just kind of been the name of the game for Soluvis because you've been vague with these characters other times.
Yes, it helps when I don't remember details fully, but I want to make people think I do.
Same.
In this case, I wasn't really sure what to say, so I just said, well, yes, but also no.
Cool.
Hey, I meant to do this earlier on, but the thing where it would have been important is mute, but I'll just go ahead and do it. What are your passive perceptions?
Mine would be a 21.
Let's see. Let's see. What? 21? Wow.
Yeah, that sounds
14.
right.
Is that no? Wow, that's huge.
That's normal for a druid that puts stuff into wisdom.
And
I'm
then
gonna
takes
be a
with me
druid
to
next
double
time.
it.
That sounds epic. Druid's next on the list.
Yeah, alternatively, just take what was it, skill expert. Do something that gives you expertise in perception. Now you have super eyes.
Super
But it's
senses.
just wisdom.
Your passive perception is 10 plus your perception modifier, including
Oh.
proficiency bonus if you happen to be proficient.
Oh, I see. I see.
If you're using the editable PDF, it's at the bottom of skills.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, so what is it?
Oh, I said maybe you probably didn't hear me. 14?
14. Okay. I'll just make a note of that going forward.
Oh boy.
Okay. Anything you'd like to do, or straight to the docks?
The docks is where what's her name?
Eris?
Eris has Doraville, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should head there.
It's a
Alright.
warehouse at the dock.
Got it.
So. Okay. You head to the docks.
Ooh,
And find the warehouse. This was last minute. It's basically completely accurate, but instead of longs, it's steel beams and pipes.
got it.
Okay.
Hello.
You enter the warehouse where Eris and Doraville are. Um, Doraville has gotten a change of clothes.
They're not bloodied, I assume. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yay.
They're not the best quality, but it's better than what he had before. In several ways of one. Okay.
I like the new fit. Is it a
Thank
new
you.
fit? Aerosols has a good style and neck nod, and like, except like yeah, nice,
Nice.
nice.
Alrighty.
I want you both to make me insight checks.
Oh boy. Right, insight. Okay. Is it time for the noodle bowl again? Woo.
Time
Insight
for the
checks?
noodle bowl.
It's just insight, right?
Yes.
20 in the insight. Okay, cool. Yeah. That just reminded me I didn't find the one that fell last time. That is okay, if the dot, where does the dot, okay, I can't tell if it's a 6 or a 9.
The dot is at the bottom of the number.
Then it's a 6.
Okay. Plus?
Oh yeah, I have a plus. And 6 plus, no, I mean 6 plus 3. 9.
Okay. And Hannah, what you get? Because I heard.
Well, actually, I got something better. I got a 10.
Nice. I like that. You got one number better. Epic.
I rolled a 2. It flashed a 1 for a second. I got very scared.
You were scared that you're gonna get a 9 as well?
I was well, 1
Natural
just a crit
1.
fail. Yeah, at least a 10 I might see something. Not much though.
You're close enough, but that you're both going to get the same thing that I'm about to tell you, but it's still not that great.
Yay.
Yippee.
There seems to be a tension in the air.
Between Eris and Dorville?
In a way. Not necessarily directed at each other, but there's tension.
How is everybody holding up in these conditions?
I don't know.
I just
Fine.
look in between. Fine.
Here. And she hands you 2 slips of paper. I'm going to fly Doraville to the border in the Fate Weaver's woods and let him cross. Here are tickets for a flight off Ventheim, same one her parents are taking.
Whoa!
Tickets.
Cool. Are we driving the plane?
No. It's a passenger airship.
Yeah. So these tickets are for us.
Yes.
How many days
Because you
until
want to
the-
get off. Well, I don't know about you, but she wants to get off the island, so you need these.
Yay, thank you! When's the departure date?
In about 3 hours.
What?
We have to be ready. Then.
That's not enough time for me to steal every book in all libraries in the country and then take them into my cat cafe as well as cats.
It is if you move very fast.
How am I supposed to get all the cats?
Well, don't get all the cats here. Just get the books.
I need the books from the libraries, and so I was going to sneaky them out.
Yeah, don't source a Feywild Cat Cafe selection of cats from the Prime Material plane because the cats here are mundane. You're gonna want the freaky
Oh,
ones
we're
in the
gonna.
Feywild.
Ooh. I hope there's like fluffy dog ones. Oh yeah, we got.
I have heard rumors of cats with wings.
Oh, God,
Just rumors, just rumors.
boy. 3 hours. Do we have enough time to even make it?
Yes.
Oh my God,
For
we're thinking right now.
clarification, this is a flight off the city of Ventheim to Spider's Reach. It's not that long.
Yeah,
You're
we have
not
walked that
leaving the
distance.
country. Yet.
Astera's just like thinking like, oh boy.
That would
I
be
don't know
fun.
why, but I sort of have a fear of flying planes with other people, other than like the guys, the people I trust. I mean, last time I was on one, I kind of like crashed down. Are you sure like there's no people who are going to sabotage this plane? Oh boy, my parents are in this plane. Actually, I should probably take this plane.
Well, I assume I'm going to be there as well.
Yes, I got you a ticket because I figure wherever she goes, you'll go. I could not get you a seat next to her, though. I apologize.
Oh,
You're
that's fine. I wander anyways. Well, if the ship starts crashing, I can get the aid of giant eagles to save us. So we have nothing to fear.
Let's not say that, please. Please, that's not jinx us, please. I would appreciate it if you do not say that at all.
not
And
every ship you step on is going to crash to the ground.
Maybe
I know.
not, but we have a bad track record.
Yeah, we do. I mean, and especially these days. Like, I mean, like, look, the people, Dorville, sorry, but your plane crashed. I know it was people attacking it, but again, plane crashing. Other person that you were with, didn't they also, the air has just not been nice these days. Like,
I
Oh,
was
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying.
alone.
Now would be a good time, I guess, to figure out how we wish to get our story straight regarding Doraville. I told Hathor at the prison that
We don't have to say
regarding
anything. He's leaving, right? They're sticking him out of here.
Yeah.
yes, I had already said that
Just say he's dead.
Just say he's dead!
all right,
Let
fine,
him
I'll
He
say whatever you
technically-
say.
remember a thing, right? I'm gonna like, look at him like, right?
What did you say?
I'm like, this man does not remember anything. Let's leave it be. Don't tell me I'm cutting again.
No, you're not. I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll probably say that. I'll talk to Hathor right before we leave. I think.
No. No.
Hi.
I-
Just to tell her, hey, we tried, but Dorville is lost. You can put down dead. Just so we
Let me-
don't have to face this in the future.
Well, let's make sure that they parked nicely first before we talk to Hathor.
Okay.
Eris's ship is well known, so I don't.
It's really not.
Oh boy.
My ship is just like all the other ships of the Gears.
Well, it's oh boy. You be safe out there. I trust you though. Dorville, protect. You guys
Dog.
experienced death once, both of you, but don't experience it again.
Yes, I believe I'll need to rest for a bit before I can cheat death again.
Oh,
Eris kind of mutters something under her breath, but you don't catch it.
Ah,
That's okay. I know. I have a pretty good idea what was muttered.
what?
Tanner, what do you think was muttered?
Something to do with the fact that I just casually discussed taking a nap so I can continue practicing illegal necromancy. That's what I'm guessing.
I was,
Because I
I
said
was,
that.
my brain was thinking of just me making this sort of joke about both of them being like Eris and Dorville had died once. and they shouldn't die again. I mean, please don't. I'm being very honest and really real. Please do not. Please be
However,
safe.
check my character sheet. I do see I have 2 third-level spell slots, so they both could die, and we'd be fine.
But we're not gonna be in the same plane with them.
Also, you can't revive a reborn.
All right, now that is true. I did not think about that. So yeah, I hope for the best.
We should stop thinking about that.
Sorry,
No,
I've
no,
been wearing
no.
an animal skull for too long. It gets
No, I've just been thinking. Oh my god, too much. There's too much. You guys are starting to sound like what's his face. Yes, 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 yes. At least that's how he sounded like to me. And that's just like a serious image of chaos. No. Anyways, you two get there safely. Dorville, I hope you have a good life. And you find your family
Thank you.
again. And Eris, when you come back, send us letters.
righty.
She just kind of blinks at you and doesn't say anything. And
No.
they walk out.
Wait, no, I'm following them now. Wait, before they leave, I'm like, wait, I've been feeling a tension. Something is up. I do not feel okay. What's going on with you two? What is going on?
Between me and him?
Yes,
Nothing.
Is this romantic tension right now?
But-
I don't think it is, because I don't know what that is, but I hear about it in stories.
Between me and him, nothing.
Really, 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 really? You swear upon yourself as my mentor?
Esther? Funny, you had absolutely no interest in being in the Gears, and yet you still consider me your mentor.
Of course. I'd look up to you since I was a child. You didn't have to be a gear for me to look up to you. I looked up to you as a person, not a gear. I just love the fact that Soluvis is like, oh, your name is Rat, and I just see Rat and slowly moving Soluvis's icon. It's so goofy.
Albert suggests better names than what I have.
I love Rat. That's amazing.
You know, I'm willing to pin the tension on the fact that we are guarding an enemy of the state.
There's...
Just
Bro,
my, so.
that's not.
You notice
Remember,
some sort of change in Eris, but going off that earlier insight check and knowing Asteria, I don't think you'd know what that change is.
oh my god, please don't make me have to use a spell on you, please.
So
I don't.
can't roll
Emotional change.
Wait, Eris, I don't feel safe letting you go because I don't feel that you are feeling safe.
I can handle myself, thank you. Frankly, I'm not sure if you can, at times.
I can perfectly handle myself. Plus, I'm not the type of person who's like, oh my god. I don't know what I was gonna say, but I can definitely handle myself. Look, I am very strong. You are as well. I'm strong because you taught me how to be strong and brave and all of those unique things. But
Did I tell you to once make conversations with the enemy?
No, but that's something I did. That's me. And conversation with I mean, did I talk with the enemy? I mean, other than when I talked to them, it was like either they were trapped in a cell or they were completely unaware of what's going
No, no,
on.
no, no, not them. That's different.
Oh my gosh. I don't understand.
I'm going to send you a message.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I even need the message. Are we talking about the pretty lady as the enemy? It's maybe my no brain thought wrong.
Well, you did talk with them that one time. There's a lot of confusing deals going back and forth with that.
Well, oh, oh. What did I even talk with them about? Oh my god, that's been a while. Are they even alive? Who were those people? I don't even remember those names. Um, I did. I don't remember, but I don't remember. I don't even remember about. I thought it was like me questioning them, but maybe it's a different type of conversation.
No, 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 that was mid-fight.
I was right when I was talking,
Yep.
but well, look, I was in respect then, and I was about what was going on. The information was back then, so um, I, I, I'm sorry for death. Um, maybe it's just my thing that I ramble on too shit. I ramble on with all people because I don't really know. Um, oh boy, what
Blink.
did I do? I'm just gonna look very sad, like a kitty cat
Look,
here.
you live your life however you want to. I live, and I'll live mine.
Okay, be happy. Write to me. Um, stay safe, you too. Um, have a good day, and I'll open the door then.
They head out.
Did Dorville still look injured, or have the wounds been healed?
He has been healed and has gotten a change of clothes, so he's no longer bloody looking.
Ah, that's good.
Oh, another important detail, Iris also got him an eye patch.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Well,
So
he's
I
ship shit.
like that's it.
They head out. You are now in possession of essentially airplane tickets off the city.
We've each got one,
Yes.
and I also. Those were the two pieces of paper I got, right? That wasn't
Yes.
separate. Okay. I don't know if I had secret notes.
No, you
Ready.
have basically train tickets. For the same flight that the parents are taking. and
Okay.
it leaves quickly because they want off the city as soon as possible.
Mm. So I'm
You
guessing we go on.
you have 3 hours to gather whatever you want, if you want to do so. Talk to people, get stuff. I will say, Asteria, your parents have pretty much the house covered, so if most things of importance that are in the house should be grabbed,
Cool.
including the cat.
Yeah.
But if you, this is my way of saying, if there's something you'd like to do on the city real fast, do it.
I don't think I need to talk to anyone.
I don't think so either.
Uh, well, I do want to go to Hathor.
Okay, yeah, we got points to clear up with Hathor.
For Asteria, she's gonna say, I think I just gonna take the play. My mind is very confused, and I honestly, I need to think about everything. I do not know. I don't.
Like
I don't.
you have 3 hours to before the plane heads out.
Yeah, she's basically saying, yeah, I'm probably gonna head out, but I also don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
So are you just not doing anything?
No, I'm going on the plane.
Okay, no, I know you're going on a plane. What do you want to do before you get on the plane?
Nothing. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just doing nothing.
You're not
Okay.
gonna steal books.
You're not
I'm
gonna steal books.
my parents got all the books in my house. Mm, I'll find my own books. There's gotta be some treasure around or something. Maybe I'll find some answers to everything that's going on. I need some history. Something.
Okay. I guess with that, Soluvis, you find Hathor.
Hello, Hathor. I wanted to update you on something
Go ahead.
regarding Doraville.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my associates and we looked it over, but I think you can safely cross him off. Following his passing, there's a brief moment of communication established, but it is no good now.
How so?
He is gone for good.
No, no, I got that, but brief communication?
Yes,
Like, how
when
so? What do you say? If anything.
nothing really usable, just sort of a brief recounting of his ship crashing. Um, it was very limited. We thought we could perhaps get more, maybe bring back more, but it could not have worked out. You understand? Uh, yeah. So he's gone now. And I figured you should know that.
Okay. Cross.
Yes,
If you get any leads on the others, let me know.
I shall. I'm preparing to head actually towards the Weaver's Woods now. So that is where I will be for the moment. In that area.
Okay. Any particular reason why?
I'm just finding that the matters I'm attending to are taking me there, and I am optimistic that I can find something there regarding the missing prisoners.
Roll persuasion.
Sure, because he might have not meant to say that actually. Eh. Could I use inspiration to give myself advantage?
Yes.
I think I'd like to, because I rolled a 10 on that.
Oh yeah, we do have some of those.
Use them. They're great.
I
Oh,
forgot
that's
how
good.
many we had.
I rolled a 14 minus 1 for a 13.
Okay, sure, but like I said, if you find any leads on the others, let me know immediately.
Oh, but of course. Well, the airship departs soon. I shall be heading out. You will hear from me when I hear of anything. He's going to turn and leave, wishing he hadn't talked so much.
Hathor looks like she's about to ask another question, but you leave before she gets it out.
Good job.
That question being airship?
Yeah, well, she didn't ask me, so
Yes.
I'm out the door.
Okay, by the way, while you were in there, Fjordar had gotten out of his ropes but was still in the cell. And so was Needhog.
Ooh.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I guess if that's it, we go straight to the airship.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Dang it.
Soluvis, you know you don't have to follow me through this, right? You can stay here.
Yeah. But I don't think I need to.
You can work at my cat cafe if you'd like. I probably still need help advertising it and stuff, so I can get it up and running at some point in
I
time.
have never studied the stars in the Feywild.
Oh,
But
I've never
right
been
now,
to the Feywild, actually.
I can
Surprised I've been there.
trace my origins there in a convoluted, bastardized sort of way.
Confusing, but interesting.
I think I've sort of, or at least we've sort of ran out of leads for stuff here. A change of scenery might be what we need.
Yeah, I think so as well. But like you could see, like Asteria's anxious through all this. Like her leg is shaking.
Nervous about the flight?
No, my brain is just on Eris and what happened before we left, and I don't know everything in general, and I don't know. It's just a lot, but I got it.
Things seem to kind of have a way of working out in one way or another. I think best thing we can do right now is just stay the course and then react when the thing comes up.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I agree. I mean, you are the future teller.
Only when the stars are out.
Yeah, only when the stars are out, but somewhat.
Yeah, I'm just drawing off gut feelings, and since we haven't taken off yet, my gut is pretty stable.
Are you scared of flying?
No, I just not scared so much. I think I might just stand to get a bit more motion sickness. I don't ride these things very often. I take
You've been
Eagle,
riding
you
them.
understand.
Okay. And
The
good luck
big
with
crowded
whoever you're
ones
sitting
with
with. I
people.
hope you're not sitting with someone annoying, or yeah.
I didn't think about that.
It's the worst
I'd
thing
have to
is
sit
sitting
next
next
to
to a
somebody.
stranger.
Resound comes back from the dead just to sit next to Soluvis.
I will jump out of the window. I will wild shape into something that flies.
But I will
Wait,
jump out.
I'll at least need to sit next to somebody for an hour to regain my shape-shifting powers back. Then I'll go off how I feel.
So, you find the docks for boarding the particular airship. The flight off the floating city is a public transport airship known as Harmony.
My brain, that word.
Harmony.
Cassio and Meta are already there, and when you get there, the airship seems to be starting the process of boarding.
Sounds about right.
You probably have that conversation during boarding, because I think we all know that can take a while.
Yeah.
Paranoia. You're good.
Yeah?
Me thing. Eventually you get on board. Asteria and your parents find your seats towards the front of the cabin, while Soluvis, you head towards the back.
Oh, I get the bumpity back. Let's go.
Everyone knows the back seats on a roller coaster is the best, isn't that
There's
right?
the thing.
Isn't that how it goes?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
If it fits for a school bus, it should fit for that.
Eris, at some point, because these seating arrangements are for people, and Eladrin you don't know joins you. They don't seem unfriendly per se, but they don't look like they want to talk either. Soluvis, like I said, you head towards the back of the ship, and for a while it seems like you're just gonna be on your own.
Okay, I got the window seat at least.
Before the flight attendant closes the door to the cabin, however, two more people show up and give her their tickets, and she lets them on board. They are dressed in cloaks, one of which appears to be made out of various animal furs, including fuzzy ears on the hood. The other wears a more patchwork cloak and has their right leg in a cast, and is using crutches to get around.
Okay.
If you remember, there was a crash in the city not that long ago. During the spies' escapes.
That's right, that did happen.
I remember that now. I wonder if these were some of the people that we helped.
I was there. I was Fireman Polar Bear.
Fireman Polar Bear. They head past. Let me grab them both. They head past all the seats and sit opposite from you, Soluvis.
They sit opposite of me?
Yes.
Oh. Great. Well, I'll take what I can get.
What's wrong with this?
Nothing, I just didn't want to have to look at anybody.
Sylvis, I feel you as well.
Okay.
Just gonna have to, like, spend the whole trip, like, looking down at your feet or something.
Soluvis is kind of, he's sort of leaning back in the seat, looking at the window, but he is gonna like sort of casually study the people who are now sitting across from him. Just because he now has to share the space for 3 hours, or however long the flight is.
Roll insight.
Okay. How long is the flight?
The flight's going to be about an hour and a half. It's Ventheim to Spider's Reach.
Okay. I got a 12.
There's something familiar about them.
Oh my.
But you can't quite put your finger on it.
Like,
And you notice that one of them is kind of eyeing you with the same sort of you're kind of familiar expression, I suppose.
The way that they're eyeing me, what do their pupils look like?
oh.
One second, well, actually, I don't need to do that. Hang on. Okay, for one of them, this is the one with their leg in a cast. They have bandages over their left eyes, but the right one seems to be like an brown. Just brown.
Brown eye, okay.
The
Do I
other one is pale blue with slit pupils.
Do we know anyone who looks like that? I have awful memory.
I might have just realized something. I don't know if Soluvis would have though, because of that 12.
Uh-oh. What are
Message
you
me.
really...
Or say it, I don't know.
Soluvis isn't gonna say it, although he's thinking, that sizable, sort of wildlands clothing wearing,
Oh.
tabaxi with light blue fur.
Is that the wolf person? The one I copied their... Is that Silver thing? Silver Scar?
They're a cat.
They were a cow. I remember
But you did make a sketch of his battle axes.
Yeah.
So you are technically thinking of the right person.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Silver Scar is like a gray tiger.
Okay.
Oh, so that wouldn't be. Sorry, I had to get the word really quick.
It's hard to deem species with how cloaked up they are. Slit pupils could very well be tabaxi, but it could also be tiefling. Or maybe even a variety of hexblood.
Fair enough, I suppose. The pupils, the clothing, and the furry ears. Well, again, Soluvis isn't saying anything, he's just making these notes. He's not gonna doze off on the flight, though. Not now.
With your passive perception of 21, you notice that the ears of the cloak are twitching.
Aha. Reacting to sound, perhaps?
Yes, exactly. So it's less of this is like a style of animal hoodie that has ears, and more like these are slits for ears to come out.
Well, was gonna say I'm gonna take a short rest on this flight. I'll see how far I can get with that.
What do you do?
Well, I'm not there. I'm sorry, Soluvis.
Hmm.
And I don't got any of your teeth. I don't like teeth.
I don't like. I don't want your teeth.
I'm not doing anything. As Soluvis is observing, he is trying to keep it very like casual. Like once he begins to sense something is off, he's gonna try to like not let on that he's getting suspicious.
They honestly seem to do the same.
Oh, good. This is a genuine standoff.
I thought it was just a moment of social anxiety.
This
from both of you.
one kind of leans back a bit, and this one sort of keeps her legs stretched out around here.
3 socially anxious killers are looking at each other now.
Yeah.
It's like a 3 socially anxious killers. Next Hollywood blockbuster.
Just doing what we can.
Eating killers. Rawr.
So,
Bam.
if there's anything you'd like to do aside from short rest, and that goes for either of you?
I don't think there's any sort of naps or something I'm needing. No, I mean, no, I'm not near the probably socially anxious killers, so
Socially anxious killers.
I'm over here. It's an hour flight. It is not that long. I've been 3-hour flights. They're short.
Correct. I mean, for what it's worth, you are having a decent time.
Yeah, just relax. I guess it's
You've got your beverage of choice and a bag of basically M&Ms. You're good to go.
Oh my goodness, I'm like snacking over here. I'm like seeing sweets, and it's just like, this is so yummy. This is so yummy. I'm like asking my parents if I could take theirs. Are you not gonna eat that?
I am.
Oh.
Is the only thing you're going to have candy?
Yes. Is this
Fair
what you
enough,
want?
I did ask.
Let's go num 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 num.
Soluvis?
When the flight attendant comes by, Soluvis is already peeling a banana, and he says, "No, I'm good."
Okay.
Where did you get the banana? Was there
That's
anyone
what I'm
with you?
wondering.
Only he knows.
I assume it's when you were a monkey.
She'll,
He is sort of in the mood for that.
In the mood for banana?
she'll
Yes,
give stuff to the other 2 that are with you and move along to the next person. Or set of chairs.
And he does peel it upside down.
You mean the right way? I don't know how you guys.
You mean the right way, yes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's how. I think you're the. I don't know who
I go
does it
back
that
and forth. We're talking by the little nubbin instead of by the stem.
not by the long one, by the short one.
I go back and forth.
I do the nub to show off and the stem when nobody's looking.
Huh?
At once.
Not on the same banana. No.
Oh yeah, I'm the type of person who just opens both sides.
And works
Yeah.
the way in.
Yeah, I grab it by both ends and just break it open down the middle. Like a crab leg.
Oh.
For the sweet
Oh!
meat.
Is
No,
this the
no,
part of the
no.
show where we come up with cursed ways of eating a banana?
Possibly.
Because I feel like I could top all of you by just saying not peeling it.
I was gonna say eating the skin. I got an even worse one. I don't like the gross stuff in the middle. I throw that away.
The gross stuff in the middle. The little
just
seedy
just
bit?
a peel.
Yeah. The white thing in the middle. I get rid of that.
Not yummy, no. Yeah.
Oh, mushy.
It's not as yellow. Although I eat it when it's black.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I hate that so much. That part is like, oh.
Keep that image in your mind as we enjoy this hour-and-a-half flight.
So, I assuming this flight goes on without issue.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like, I feel like at some point Soluvis would figure it out, so. But, like, they're not causing any problems. Because you're not causing them any problems.
Yeah. Neutrals forever wins.
I will have to. Well, I wasn't gonna do anything at least until I got a short rest in, but I am immediately thinking that they're trying to do the same thing that Doraville is doing. Except they didn't lose their memories, I don't think. So I'm suspicious.
Like run back home?
Here's what you know. You don't know what happened to Silver Scar necessarily. He wasn't seen getting in an airship during the escape, so it was assumed he was still in the city. Astarigo had an airship, but was shot down, similar to Doraville, but she had enough control of her airship to steer it around and attempt to crash into an intended target. Which, judging by the angle of her airship, she was heading for the Gear headquarters. But she didn't quite make it.
And, you know, I just
and
realized
clearly has been in some pretty nasty condition afterwards, but has made it out alive.
And I'm wearing my gear scarf, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure isn't that like some of the people like who we investigated, so they probably know you.
Yes.
It's a weird time for someone.
Yes, they are the terrorists that tried to crash flying vehicles into our headquarters.
Well,
Yeah.
one of them is. You don't know what Silver Scar has been up to, if anything.
True. Now, we've forgiven one person because their memory's been wiped. I'll stay my hand until an hour in, and I can short rest.
Okay. They're keeping a close eye on you, but because you haven't done anything, they're not doing anything either.
That's good to me.
An hour in.
I will take a short rest.
Yes. Asteria, you may take a short rest as well. Feel free to change your prepared spells as you wish.
Let's see what we got. I don't remember anything, so I'm just gonna keep it all the same.
Fair enough.
Is it wrong? I have to do the math manually.
Oh, I hate that. Math, no.
I have to add a 2 to 3.
5.
Yeah, I could have rolled anything and healed to max. I just kept missing the button.
There's 30 minutes left of this flight.
Yeah, let's go. 30 minutes left. Whoop, whoop. We're almost there.
What do you do?
I'm just chilling.
Takes nap.
Honestly, that is what you're supposed to just do on a plane.
It's
You're
not the
one
worst
driving.
idea. It's kind of nice.
Unless you're the pilot.
Yes. And even then, most planes can basically fly themselves nowadays.
Yeah, I don't think in that day though. Like,
Not in this day, no.
yeah. So I don't want this pilot to go to sleep right now. Stay awake, please.
It's taken Soluvis about 1 hour to think of words to say.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So he'll probably break the silence. Something like,
Hey, that's what I'm thinking.
I always hate flying like this. That my job makes me.
That's
It's,
good for a real person.
It gets scary now to fly like this, you know. Well, with everything that's been going on in the capital.
Yes,
He just looks at them.
I'm sure. These are dangerous times we live in.
Yeah. I just can't believe somebody would do something like that.
Which that are you
disregard
referring
for
to?
Yeah.
hijacking ships, crashing them in occupied areas. I thought the world was safe.
To
I can-
clarify, it was a small variety airship, the kind Eros has been flying you around in.
Yeah, I know.
But still.
I think Astarigo knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Astarigo would know what you're talking about. And she
Well.
does kind of blink at you and remain silent.
Well, I guess that's kind of why I'm coming out here, getting away from it all. What brings you all out to these areas, if you don't mind me asking?
We're doing much of the same thing. We realize in the event war finally breaks out, that floating city is going to be the #1 target. And I don't really know how fragile the technology that keeps it afloat is, but
Is anyone?
still.
Oh, definitely. You don't want to be caught there.
Star, he could be lying his ass off. He's a spy in the Gears.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, does anyone know the technology of the thingy? I'm like,
Yeah, that's knowledge. It can.
it can float. Maybe so, maybe.
Did I ever actually meet Astargo and Silver Scar, or did we never see each other?
You met Astarigo in particular. Silver Scar was on Asteria's side during the questioning, so you didn't really get to hear from him much.
Did I question Astarigo in particular?
Yes.
Oh, then I'm just playing with my food. Then I already know who they. She already knows that I know her.
Yes. Like, I remember you saying something along the lines of you couldn't question her that much because as a monk, she could have tied your poisonous stakes into a knot. Something
Oh
along
yeah,
those lines.
yeah. She wasn't actually unarmed at all.
That's how monks work.
They are armed with their arms.
Exactly. Anything else, Soluvis?
I'm he's debating just blowing the top off all this. Not starting combat, but saying something very direct.
Oh boy.
DM says bring it on, but that's your choice.
Oh boy.
I think he will. Now,
Why did I bring Soluvis along? I should just die.
now I'll admit I've never been too trusting of flying technology. No offense to those I know who work in the industry, but can I just you didn't come on here because you want to hijack this one as well, right? And he's saying that to her, sort of quietly. He doesn't want to freak everyone out by shouting like,
These
hijacker
people are
of the plane.
hijacking the
Yeah.
plane. After everything that's happened, yeah, that would cause mass panic.
We have no intention of bringing any civilians in harm's way. We don't want any
Yay.
trouble.
Yeah.
Really? I saw a very different scene a few days ago.
Sometimes intentions don't work out.
No, they don't. Sometimes the winds happen to blow in just such a way that certain things can be looked over, and other times exceptions cannot be made, and fate presents you with a big chance to take
Ooh.
advantage of.
Mysterious.
I think I know what I'm going to do when we land.
Oh. I'm very intrigued now.
If you attack us, we won't hesitate to fight back.
I'm sure. I have felt that way for a while. If someone brings war to your land, you can't rightly just stop and back off. You have to chase them until the ends of the earth to restore some sort of order. Well, the next 25 minutes.
25 minutes later, the ship lands a short walk away from Spider's Reach. We must keep in mind that Spider's Reach is kind of in the middle of the woods, so there's not much area for an airship to land, but it's a really short walk.
I wonder if most of the people on the plane are like Fae trying to get people trying to go in the Feywild, like just escaping both countries, or
This wouldn't really
Most
be the
the people on here appear to be regular adventuring types. There's a wide variety.
okay.
Some Fae for sure, but also plenty of run-of-the-mill humans, tiefling, and ASMR.
Got it.
There's also a reborn on the ship. know what you know, just to be perfectly clear.
Okay.
I think if I can do it like as we're beginning to land, Soluvis would like to get up and like go wash his hands at the front of the ship, and
Is there a sink? Is this trick gonna work? Is there like a
Yes,
bathroom in this?
actually, there's a bathroom. I made sure to include a bathroom.
Oh, interesting.
Uh, the door is here.
yeah, he would just get up and walk over, do that, and then go back to Asteria and say, Asteria, if I may have a word with you, very quickly.
Okay.
You recall the monk and the barbarian?
Be
They're
more
here.
specific. You know my memory.
The prisoners.
Oh, yeah, of course. The monk was the one with the one that was a little like had ears and was really cool looking.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope, no. Wait,
It's
not
one
the
of-
monk, the barbarian. I meant.
Yes.
Well, they're here. They're on this very ship. They're in the back with me.
Oh. Okay. Do they look hostile?
They look ready to defend themselves and ready to run from what they did. I am prepared to attempt an acquisition when we land.
With all these people around?
After we get off. We don't want to involve innocent life. But I want to know if you would have my back. We've forgiven Doraville, but
They still remember what they've done. And do they have no remorse for... They probably don't, no.
not that I saw from one of them.
Insight check.
Gladly.
Me or who?
Soluvis.
Probably me because I was talking with them. That is going to be rolling. That is a 14 plus 8 for a 22.
Yes, she's remorseful about the fact she endangered civilians in her crash.
Okay.
Well, perhaps she did not like the fact that she crashed it in a city. But this is what they do. They regret a small thing and let that go, and then that's how they carry on with doing this again. They're a danger so long as they walk to anybody.
Hmm. Hmm. Um. Oh boy, could I get a refresher on why we're fighting again? I know I have to always ask this, but why is what's the other country, the other one fighting us again? I know they invaded us and all that, but
I'm more just going off the short term, the fact that Astargo tried to crash a ship into the Gears headquarters, missed,
oh yeah, I'm
and then
asking.
people.
I'm asking,
Yeah, we're asking for big picture.
yeah.
You, Ventheim, and Tevengern are at each other's throats because Ventheim has been keeping secrets from other countries and from its own people for years. And Tevengern is a country where necromancy kind of runs rampant. At least according to Ventheim.
Oh boy. Oh,
Did
my brain.
Astargo? Sorry, go on.
No, 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 no. My brain is just like, oh boy. My person brain, not Asteria. Just Mm,
I can't remember. Was there actual loss of life in Astargo's crash?
Yes.
okay.
Innocent life.
Okay. What about you said the barbarian was there as well?
Yeah. I never really heard anything from him then and now.
After everyone leaves, I'll help you with Stargo. Is that good? Does that make sense? Asking
Sure.
people.
Yeah.
Did I do the wrong thing? I'm confused.
No, that's fine. Can I roll something to recall like what Silver Scar has done or
Yeah,
what we've heard?
I remember Silver Scar
Make
I
history check Asteria. And
yeah
I think insight check from Soluvis.
I appreciate that
Asteria.
you gave me the wisdom skill and not the intelligence skill.
Yeah, I
Well,
got
you also don't know his history with him.
history. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, how did it?
Ooh.
Contraire.
Oh, jeez.
I came close.
One second. Calculate.
You know, we're forgiving one
22.
terrorist today. I could possibly forgive the second one.
Whoa, you got 27. Nice.
Okay. I'm going to start with Asteria because these checks are getting you kind of different things.
Okay.
Asteria, you remember your conversation with Silver Scar really well. Like, better than most things you remember, let's be on, if we're being honest.
Yes. That's good. Yay, memory. I like people. I mean, I like very interesting people. So I guess that makes sense.
You remember that because he's older, the Gears didn't really have him do much physical things, so he mostly taught other Gears, mostly the other spies.
Mm-hmm.
So
So he's
his
more of a spy
direct,
master.
yes, he's more of like someone the spies would go to for
Mentoring. Right?
advice, mentoring, at least as far as gear stuff was concerned. He didn't really participate in he didn't really strike you as much of a fighter anymore.
Okay.
But you also got a bit of personal history, and there seems to be the implication that back during his days with his Tabaxi tribe, he was more of a fighter. But now he lives in Tevingard.
I don't want to personally. So far with what I have, I don't want to make. I don't want to like be mean to him.
Hmm. So he hasn't really done anything directly, but he's been
Correct.
teaching.
Correct.
Hmm.
So Lupus, with that insight check, Silver Scar seems calm and collected, in a way. Like,
He's letting Astargo
he
do the talking.
he genuinely doesn't want any more trouble than has already befallen.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, he probably doesn't want to get arrested or killed or stuck here.
I'm gonna ask Solus, hmm, is the goal to kill or just sort of capture and let just deal with
Mm,
them?
I
There's
should have
one.
said something at the beginning of this flight. Well, I'd like to try and capture. Perhaps I could even take them back in this ship if we manage that.
Because we should
Hmm,
kill them today. I mean, they, they, yes, but I don't think warheads need to be fallen.
it would be nice to capture them, put them on
Yes,
trial for what they've done and who they've hurt.
yes,
Show the world doesn't have to fear them.
yes, I agree.
All right then, and I think that's what will happen. I also, um, I'll go back over there when the flight ends and people are getting off. You might want to come in the back.
At the back, are we gonna fight in the plane?
Are we gonna fight on the ship?
I don't know.
I would hope not to, cause I don't know. It just doesn't seem like I don't want to do that.
Do I
I'd
even
like
need to go back to my seat?
I'd like it if we could
Pardon?
possibly. You're just gonna
Do I?
ask the person next, like in front of me, like Scoot, hey, my seat now.
Do I need to be seated when the ship is landing?
Yes.
Ah, crud.
Why don't we just?
Okay, I'm
I
going to
know
go
they're
back to
not
my seat.
gonna let us capture them willingly, but why don't we ask them if we could possibly fight in an area nearby instead of near the ship and stuff like that? Be like, hey, let's meet up over there to do a little battle, you know? Because I've seen what we can do. We got a lot of
Hey,
burnable things.
Soluvis? Have you looked back at them at any point during this conversation?
Uh,
Just wondering.
Probably would be like sort of taking glances every so often while I'm talking about them.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's what I'm imagining. They're staring daggers at you, Soluvis.
Oh boy.
You know, I think we're just gonna have to wing it.
Maybe. No,
Sorry.
but seriously, let's just say like, hey, can we go over there a bit? And that we're not there to kill. We're like, hey, we're doing this to capture you. If we win and successfully capture you, then you are captured.
Maybe.
If
Tell
we
the
lose, then maybe we're captured.
tell
Sort
the
of
attendant,
thing.
and then I'm going to walk back.
A mutual battle,
What?
sort of, you
Do
know.
what to the attendant?
I the last thing he says is tell an attendant, and then he's walking back.
I'm heading back. Hey, what I'm imagining.
I should throw a battle axe in your chest right now.
Hmm. Don't want to involve other people. That makes such a mess.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't know if
With
my
all
microphone's picking it up, but Silver Scar is growling at you.
Oh.
with all the terrible things that have been going on in the capital, people don't need to see any more bloodshed or pain. Everybody, I think, can be sensible enough to be civil.
We were trying to be.
A lot of people lost their families. A lot of people cannot sleep. Some people can't even think about living anymore. There's there's a lot of pain. And not every wound can be healed, but some can be treated, to use a rough terminology. And I've been doing this long enough that I think I know how to treat some of these wounds. I only ask that you understand I do everything out of the a want to keep some semblance of good in this twisted world. We'll be landing shortly, I think.
That plane is now landing.
I might have to see about a return trip.
If you truly desire that, we will get off the ship. You'll go wherever the hell you're going to go, and we will go to Frontier Vale.
Where?
I will also ask that question in my mind.
You know where that is? It's a town.
Oh, the scene is loading.
It
Frontier.
is down here.
A bit of mental calculus in his mind. If a spy of Tevangard wished to still do some sort of business from afar with Tevangardian agents, would Frontier Vale be a reasonable place to go?
Honestly, frankly, anywhere could be reasonable because magic's a thing. Magical communication.
Yeah.
And you, as the Gears, don't know where Tevagardian scouts that are being lulled as spy are. There might be spies that aren't pretending to be Gears anywhere. There could even be some spies that aren't pretending to be Gears on a ship.
This is true.
You don't know. There are so many things that you, Soluvis, don't know.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you've noticed the scarf I'm wearing around my neck, but I kind of can't really...
No, it's very obvious and burns my eyes because it's kind of bright and shiny.
Well, that's kind of the point. It's meant to let people like you know that I can't really see that excuse as something that can fly.
Question. I personally, as player, I don't see Asteria still wearing the scarf, but is she still wearing the scarf?
If you want to take it off, it's fine.
Okay. Asteria probably is not wearing a scarf.
It's probably on your person, I would say.
Yeah, probably. It's not something she likes. Like, it's not comfortable. It's not part of her style, sort of stuff. That's what I would say.
Soluvis has no style, and that is his style.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just Asteria being Asteria. Wait, like, and just like it makes her uncomfortable in a way. Gets people looking too much.
Anyway.
You know, it's funny. I've actually been in a bit of a forgiving mood recently, even with everything happening. I'm willing to suspend a portion of my usual leanings. Upon landing, should we resolve this peacefully and all make a safe return, I believe I could put in a few words to nicen things up. Some others that...
Why don't you just get straight to the point?
Those that have been caught are not having a great time. I'll just be blunt.
Who's been caught?
None of... I can show you to them.
Huh?
Eyes narrow.
Now, it was strange circumstances. None of them really wanted to be caught, you understand. They all thought they could escape and maybe rejoin their forces or start another life. But
You're being really cryptic, even for me.
after what's been happening, that just cannot be allowed anymore. And they did not accept that, so they aren't having fun right now. And I think if we all go nicely right back to the capital, fair treatment could be established.
And how would you suppose we would get back if we accepted this offer? I don't see your little flyer around, and this is an airship that has a schedule it needs to adhere to.
Mm-hmm. Well, things can be commandeered. We have a degree of authority. We would get back. Besides, even if none of that works, walking is good for the body. I'm not afraid of that.
Genuinely broken leg.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oof.
that that
That's what
that, that is tough. I hear flying lessons are pretty expensive. You said you didn't want any more travesty to happen. This is kind of the only way that can happen. Because I don't think you can really make a retirement plan at this point in your life. That goes for both of you.
I think that goes for you too.
Maybe.
Oh
I've
wow,
been-
this like shows the difference between Asteria and like Soluvis. He's so much older right now. Like
I've
his
been
I think he actually.
that's
Well-
I've been cheating things recently.
Find us after the ship lands.
All right, don't go too far.
And like, when she says that, there's a kind of daring tone to her voice.
oh boy.
I have one fear. Cold person is a wisdom saving throw. And they're both kind of fast.
The ship lands. And people start getting off board. They're. I think it's front to back when you're going off. But in any
Oh.
case, people
So-
are starting to get off the ship.
Soluvis is going to stand now, anyways, and just say, I could stand to stretch my legs a bit. He's just going to stand, like, right here. Yeah, right there. And he's actually kind of stretching.
Okay. front to back. So, Asteria and your parents, you are off the ship first when it comes to the party.
Okay.
Let me just grab these guys and move them over here into the void.
The void.
Silver Scar helps Astarigo get up since they're going to be getting off soon. The next round of people get off. And then it's people in the back row. So you, Silver Star, Iscarigo, and 2 rogues. What do you do?
I see them getting up. I want to take a look at the rogues. Cause
Fair enough.
I just realized that 2 of the agents moving together is a bit suspicious. Maybe I missed something.
Insight check?
I love rolling insight. 16.
Kind of. I suppose. I don't really know how to describe them, but you don't recognize them and they don't seem connected with these 2 at all.
I guess I can't really detect a Tevan Guardian disposition
No.
of people. Alright. Some people just want to keep to themselves, I understand. I'll sort of watch and wait for this Starigo to start getting a move on with Silver Scar, and then I'll start walking ahead of them.
They're heading towards the exit. So.
That is where I will head.
And they. And they and you get off the ship.
Okay.
There's a bit of a crowd in front of it.
Oh, great. People aren't clearing it.
People are clearing out, but slowly.
Yeah, I don't expect people to clear out that quick.
Good.
What do you do, both of you?
First thing I meet up with my parents, I'm like, I have something to do with one of my friends who came along.
Yeah.
First,
we heard. Yeah.
What would you do?
If you saw a terrorist on a plane, what would you do?
If they've said repeatedly they don't want any trouble, I wouldn't invite it.
Me too. I'll be back soon. Go on ahead, okay? Don't wait for me.
Okay, we're gonna be in the tavern because it is getting kind of on the late side, but see you there, I hope.
Yep.
Smile.
Smiles back. You can tell it's kind of like those sort of, I don't know, sad smiles, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. See you in a bit. And they head on ahead towards town. What else do you do?
I'm gonna wait for Soluvis to appear. Hold on.
Okay, Soluvis does appear. Soluvis, what do you do?
Right now, my plan is to just sort of wait near them while people are dispersing. I don't really want to leave them alone, but I also don't really want to do anything while there's a big crowd.
I'm gonna go up to Soluvis and like, Soluvis, do we have to do this? I I don't know.
You know what they did.
I know, and I know that justice will come to them, but maybe we are the ones to decide when and where justice will be served.
If not now, then when? They intend to go to a town that's in between both countries. More lives are at risk. Imagine if it was one of us in those town homes that ship crashed into.
But okay. Oh. We both aren't blameless as well. I I I I don't know how I feel. It's hard to say. I
You can feel
there
like,
One of them is already injured.
yes, because of that. They're spies. They don't. They have ways to continue propagating this sort of stuff.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Do you, the player, not like this?
Asteria right now, and player.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
This is interesting. Half the party wants to do one thing, the other wants to do the opposite.
I
By the
know.
way, I rolled
Like
dice. I'm
two
just
people.
gonna. I'm just letting things roll out. But I rolled dice, so I'll get to that in a bit.
Oh boy, dicey. Dice. Are they on our side? Probably not. Dice. But
I've not really. I don't think I've said much to accomplish that.
Hmm.
I'll give you a hint. It was stealth.
Word.
I I don't know anymore. I'll watch. I'll try to make sure things do not go out of control if you do engage. Even if that means if I have to make sure that you stop being reckless as well.
I can lead it if you want to. Keep an eye on the surroundings, make sure nobody intervenes.
I just want to make sure not just that nobody intervenes, but no one loses their lives.
I don't want anybody to die or even get hurt. I want things to go nice and smooth. Should something break out, I'll still try and preserve life.
Am I?
And
This is like a stereo in her head. Am I just someone who's stuck? Sure. Every. What am I even doing here? Voice is like, oh my.
as you try to track Silver Star and Ascarios through the crowd, they manage to disappear into the crowd.
Oh my god, 15 people just disappeared!
This is my best way of representing them disappearing into the crowd.
Yeah, I get it.
there seems to be one group that's heading towards Spider's Reach and one group that's starting to check southward towards Frontiervale. Let me pull up that map again, see if there's anywhere else they would go. North goes back to Ventheim, so no.
So it's ambiguous as to where they might have gone.
Yes.
Okay, we have lost them. Luckily, I still have this from earlier. I can divine their location, if you would follow me. And after, yeah, I have locate creature, with one remaining 4th level spell slot.
Right.
Right.
Now, after this is all said and done, I know you came here with your family. I will take back whatever I can to Ventheim, and I will try not to bother your life anymore. Until then, we are serving up a plate of justice.
Are we
splitting the party 3 ways?
Oh my
Are
god.
Wait,
I don't know. I just don't know. This is really, really hard to miss. This is not easy.
It's
Going on. It's like really, really real.
Look, stick with me and help me track the people who killed innocent people, and I'll handle the transporting of them. You don't even got to worry about that.
Only follow you for this was good. Night. That makes sense.
you'll follow, but you won't participate, I think.
Like, yeah, that's what it's been so far. Like, I don't play it to be honest. I really just don't think we should. I don't want to be part of this anymore, in a way, because I think both countries are wrong. Everyone here is stuck in it as well, because I understand Ventheim, like that of revivifying.
It's morally gray.
Yeah, it is very morally gray, but
they
From
both
what I'm
are.
standing,
yes, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Like I don't know where I
Just
stand.
in different ways.
Look,
Exactly.
don't get the wrong idea. I'm still a druid. I don't really care in all this political squabbling. But the moment those squabbles take innocent lives, that's where I feel I must get involved. So, if you don't want to do this politically, I understand, neither do I. I'm just trying to bring some justice to families.
And just capturing them.
Yes.
Okay.
Putting them on trial to let people sleep at night.
Okay. I can get by.
Right. Okay.
So,
I would like to cast Locate Creature.
Okay.
I would like to locate, I believe, Silverfang.
Silver Star?
Star. Shoot. Yeah. The silver one. Because I imagine the one with the busted leg is not going to get super far, or will only get far with Silver Scar's help.
Fair assumption. So, you cast... What exactly does Locate Creature do? I've used it before myself, but...
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. I sense the direction to the creature's location as long as they're within 1,000 feet of me. And I know the direction of their movement. Here, I'll send the full spell.
Okay.
So I know what direction they're in, I know what direction they're going.
Direction they're in, direction they're going. Okay. They are. Silver Scar is south and heading south.
Heading south? Oh, he's towards the town?
Yes.
What's the
Well,
right?
they're both to Frontier Vale.
Yeah.
Yes. Ah, I should have known. They are still heading for Frontierville. Okay. We'll go that way. I do want to say one thing over here. Excuse me, flight attendant.
Yes?
I realize that this ship is on a schedule, and I do respect that. But I'm a Gear of Ventheim. The flight that came here was harboring two suspects from the Ventheim bombing that occurred this week with the airship.
Yes.
Well, we're pursuing them now. I ask if it is at all possible to keep the ship here because we might need to transport them back to the city as prisoners.
I'll see what I can do.
Do what you can. I don't want to get you fired.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Asteria. I talked it over. Let's go south.
Let's go south.
Yes.
I have a good hour on this spell.
Okay, I guess in that case you start heading south. It's night by now.
Oops.
What would you like to do?
Um.
Well, evening, let's say.
So are you still going? How much longer?
I at least want to. I was gonna pursue it at least for an hour to see if they ever stopped, because right now I have a bead on their location.
Okay. I'll get with. I'll just have to teleport this way back or something.
At some point, the caravan does stop.
Are there other people in the place there?
Yes. It's
So
a small crowd that happens to include Silver Scar, and we can presume Astarigo if they didn't split.
Okay.
Okay. So they were with a caravan of people. And it's evening. About how far away from the airship landing would you say we are? In terms of like minutes?
You've probably gotten 10 minutes away?
And then the caravan stopped?
Yes.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Sarah's
Alrighty.
bad at that kind of thing, so
Nope, you are
That's fine. That was more for the sake of how I'd react. Have we like approached the caravan from a distance, like we can see them?
yes. There's some campfires, some tents set up.
Okay. All right. Asteria, I think you mentioned you didn't really want to get involved.
Not really.
Okay. So here's my plan. Maybe you hide out of sight, and I can go in and attempt the arrest.
Um, I don't. Just be
Going
someone
to
who's out of
attempt to
sight.
set something up.
Um. There, in sight. I don't want to trick them into thinking it's just you. Gonna capture them
Oh,
in a hopefully peaceful manner. Be honest,
that
our appearance.
that is what I'm going to try to do. I'm just sort of gonna walk up and maybe say something cool or whatever. I don't know, and then say, anyways, let's get to it. You're under arrest for yada yada yada. Uh, and I think they already know about the fact that I'm not alone because they saw me talking to you.
Yeah, I assume so. But I just to be fully, I don't know, transparent.
You could come out when I start making the arrest.
Sure. I'll hear base.
It's just if something does break out, I'd hate for one of them to pursue you.
No, I take care of myself. Do not worry about me.
Okay.
I'm going. Oh. The cool warriors. Yeah, I'm so cool
Okay.
now.
Unfortunately, my intelligence is only a 10. I don't think I can come up with very sophisticated arrest strategies.
I think you've been very cool.
Right.
What
Do we
are
want
we
to...
doing?
Well, I suppose the plan is, I go in, Asteria is behind, I attempt the arrest, we go from there. I had
Yeah,
50 feet of rope. It was a barbarian and a monk. Neither particularly easy to wrap.
Okay, so you head towards the caravan's camp. Just gonna move you closer. And there are some people about in front of the tents mingling around. Some people by the fires. It's admittedly kind of nice.
peaceful sun. Don't do.
You don't see either of them outside.
Where do I sense that Silver Scar is?
Well, okay, this one.
Ah, that tent.
Let me just go around and lock these in place. Okay, so I assume you just head straight into that one?
Yeah, well, first I'll say, okay, at least one of them is in here. Um, maybe keep an eye out in case another is in a different tent and might try to escape. I'll try to be quick. And yeah, I'll sort of walk into the tent.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Oh boy, I hear the rolls. I hear the dices. Nice.
I also just looked at the time. I can keep playing a bit, but it is 3:30.
Oh. That went back. That
Okay.
went by. That went
I
by
think
quick.
we'll be leaving it off kind of soon because I feel like this could be a nice little cliffhanger of
Anger, that's what I was
sorts.
thinking, yeah.
But
Okay.
you open the tent flap and step in and narrowly avoid. Well, did I ask you if a 12 hits?
No, you did not. But go on.
I'll ask you
Does
now
a
if it's
12 hit?
Yep.
Armor class?
Yes.
I am afraid it does not. I'm freaking nimble.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And you narrowly avoid a throwing axe.
What?
Silver Scar is in here and he's alone.
Okay, so Asteria saw me go into the tent and a throwing axe fly out of it.
Yep.
Awesome.
And I think that's where we're ending for today.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Perfect.
Since initiative does save, why don't you go ahead and roll it?
Certainly. That is a 13 on initiative.
That is a
And plus 3.
13?
6. 6 on initiative for me.
13. Then Asteria, place yourself where... no, you should be fine there. 6, you said?
Come on, Silver Scar. I said I wouldn't lose track of you. I heard that.
And like I said, I think that's where we're going to end for today.
Okay.
Because
This will be the second time
it's
I've
getting
made
a little
giant.
late.
Yeah.
This will be the second time I've made giant constrictor snakes burst through a tent wall. Which isn't very much, but it's strange that it's happened twice.
Wow. 2 pennies. Oh, that's a... No, no, no. Okay then. I guess that's a good
I think that's it for today, unless
Whoa.
you have some thing you'd like to say to Silver Scar, I guess?
Or Soluvis.
Well, I would have said... well, didn't you hear me, Silver Scar? I said I'd be following you. That's probably what I would say.
No response.
Yeah, I didn't really expect any.
Except that hiss.
I did expect that, yeah.
I'm just going to send you a little something.
I wonder if somebody with a... I wonder if somebody with a broken leg can move 1,000 feet in 8 hours.
I don't know how long I've
I'm sure you can take that, but...
crutches, right? So, I mean, that could definitely help. Without crutches, I'd say no. In my opinion, I should be.
All you know is that she's not in the tent with Silver Scar. And you didn't see her outside here. What this? Oh.
Mm,
Yeah, I am. Okay. Well,
We shall see how this goes to next time.
okay, goodbye.
Good
everyone.
luck.
Have a good day.
Have a good day, everybody. I shall see you all another time.
Bye.
hopefully next time we see each other, Webster will fix this internet.
Yes.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Thank you for the game.
You're welcome.